Back. Let's take a look at our trending topics now, and these are some of the top trends this morning. First up, hashtag Tumamina Media Group, and that goes hand in hand with hashtag Reedy. So all of this has to do with the story around Tokyo Sexwale and the claims of billions of rands that were deposited at South Africa's central bank that went missing. And of course, yesterday there was a statement released by Treasury and saying that Tokyo was scammed. None of this ever happened. So all of this then got Twitter talking about what is actually going on, and naturally the media and media reports around this particular matter. And then of course there was also Reedy Klabi who basically entered the fray there, and she also put in her view on the matter with a tweet that obviously gained a lot of traction, hence she is trending. And what Reedy had said was this. She said, "I'm stunned, not at Tokyo, but at the poor memories. His pre-Polokwane third way is so recent, and then abandoning that when writing was on the wall and earning himself a housing portfolio. And then again, pre-Mangaung, any corruption info is vital, but political tactics is familiar." That was the tweet that Reedy put out. But then there were so many responses to all of this. For example, Pearl Sillo saying, "When I Reedy, you are distracting us from the issue. What Tokyo has done previously is neither here nor there. We want answers about this money that we never knew about but seems to exist." So this is what that whole story was about, talking about media practitioners and how they have become involved in the actual political machinations playing out in the country. So that's why Reedy is trending. That's why hashtag Tumamina Media Group is trending. And as you know, the Twitterati have basically gone on to label some media practitioners as part of that narrative to push the Tumamina. Remember, President Cyril Ramaphosa made that famous saying that, you know, he's here to serve, and everybody else should basically be saying Tumamina to do whatever you can to make this country a better place. So that's why those two are trending. And then happy 420. Now, I'll have you know that I spent an inordinate amount of time this morning trying to find out what Happy 420 is about. Well, I can tell you what everybody's in agreement about around Happy 420 is that this is about lighting up a joint. And so 420, some are saying on this day, the 20th of April, is when it's almost a national day of smoking marijuana. And then people don't seem to be divided on that. What they are seemingly divided upon or don't seem to know is what the origins of this 420 might be. But I've come across one legend that seems to stick, and this is that apparently some say that this 420 is code among police officers for smoking marijuana, but the legend that actually sticks is that 420 actually traces back to 1971, when 5 students at San Rafael High School would meet at 4:20 p.m. By the campus statue of chemist Louis Pasteur to partake in a joint. And they would do that because at 4:20 all extracurricular activities would be over, and apparently this is where the legend of 420 started. So happy 420 as everybody lights up and posts their pictures and others. And in the state of Arizona, they actually have all sorts of giveaways and celebrations of marijuana, whether people are using recreationally or medicinally. All of these specials going on in the state of Arizona. So that's hashtag Happy 420. And then the final one, today we're looking at hashtag Cuba. And this has to do with the end of an era, really, in Cuba, as Raul Castro, he obviously resigned. And so, remember, he took over from his late brother, the legendary Fidel Castro. And so now he is going, he's resigned, and people are talking about the end of the Castro era in Cuba, and many obviously, paying homage to the Castro brothers and the Cuban Revolution, and this is why that's trending. The Communist Party has now selected Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel to the powerful position of First Secretary, replacing Raul Castro. So that's why Cuba is trending. Right, those are your trending topics this morning, and we're going to take a break. Hopefully we'll have a question of the day for you after that, but do stay with us. We've got Lukhona Nguni coming up to help us unpack and dissect what's going on the political landscape. All of that after this.